Hello, everyone. This is Ann Miller with Angelic Hands, and I wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of my subscribers. Welcome back. And to anyone that's new to my channel, welcome and thank you. I wanted to do some light language healing today to work through some emotions that you may be experiencing, that you may be working, may even have trapped emotions. Who knows? Whatever it is that you're going through at this time. And I'm going to zero in on, and I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget everything that I wanted to cover today. So it's shame, fear, loss, grief, humiliation. There may even be more. And know that the words that I speak today through this light language, it's going to help to scramble up those charged frequencies that are going on in your body. You're going to receive the healing at a very, very deep cellular level. Your egoic mind, your human mind's not going to understand the words that I say, but your soul will understand the message. And it's quite simple. We'll ground your energy before I get started. You'll bring your awareness inside of your body. How do you do this? You'll simply close your eyes, find a comfortable position to either sit or lie down. You'll focus on your breathing. You'll listen to my voice. Then, when we're done, bring you back into your awareness. And I would encourage you to drink lots and lots of water and give yourself some time to process whatever comes up to the surface for you, whether that's feeling through those emotions, allowing yourself time to grieve, a lot, giving yourself permission to feel. I talk about this a lot when I work with my clients during their quantum life coaching sessions and during energy healing sessions. Anyone out there that's not familiar with me, I am Ann Miller. I'm the owner and founder of Angelic Hands. My practice was started in 2016, and this was after I went through another pivotal moment in my life. I went through some pretty significant changes in 2015, and that involved um, job loss. So I was with corporate America for over 26 years. And I was also at that time working on reversing Lyme disease naturally. So bringing about healing to my body. I was going through a lot of crazy symptoms like brain fog and joint pain, and had a lot of depression, had a lot of dark thoughts. It definitely wasn't me, but it was affecting my brain at that time, and I was working with different therapies, Rife therapy, essential oils therapy, herbal therapy. I worked with a naturopath to bring about the healing, and then tuned into my own intuition with being a natural born healer, and followed the guidance that I was receiving as far as what were the next steps to heal my body and to heal my mind and to work through those emotional aspects. I also made the very hard decision to leave a relationship that time where we were both very toxic to each other, and it had come to an end. And although it was very hard, now looking back, I know that that was ultimately the best decision for both of us to be able to move in the direction that we were truly meant to. And I see that with some relationships where they come and go, or we meet different people for different reasons. And we're the student, but we're also the teacher. There's different lessons, perhaps karmic resolve. I have absolutely nothing but love for all those past experiences, all those past relationships, and looked at each and every one as an opportunity for me to dig deeper and to look at where was I being the toxic person? Where was I playing the role of the victim? Where was I playing the role of the perpetrator? where was I being abusive? What parts of myself was I pushing away? And truly believe that that's why this is coming up today. And I've really been looking at that, knowing that where there's dark, there's also light. We are a combination of both. Whether you agree with me or not, I'm speaking my truth, and know that there's still areas that are going through healing, and it's being able to accept all of the parts of self, call all those parts home, welcome them home. Home is me, home is my vessel, home is home. So being that loving person to myself, and looking at all those different aspects of myself where I shamed them, I rejected them, I shoved them under a rug for so long. And this year 2021, it's new year, new beginnings, and continuing to move forward on my journey and holding space for my clients while they're ultimately working through their journey. So I am a very, very old soul. I'm also a star seed. I'm an empath. I am an experienced and certified quantum life coach. So I offer quantum life coaching, and also a Reiki master teacher. I do different types of energy therapy and light language healing, as well as quantum energy healing. And I'm highly intuitive. I'm also a psychic and a medium, so I offer personalized one-on-one readings as well. And there's opportunities to have group readings done. Any of this resonates with you, if you're new to me or if you're a repeat client, you want to check out what's new, what's currently being offered at Angelic Hands, take a look at my website, which is ReikiAngelicHands.com. And that's ReikiAngelikHands.com. And I will tell you that with without a doubt, it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to reach out and say, you know what, I I'm ready to make some changes. And if we continue to think that we're going to see different results if we keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, it's not going to budge. So it's looking within and knowing that whatever it is that you're seeking outside of you, you have to do the work inside of you. And I know that firsthand. So if you're looking for financial freedom, if you're working on different goals, whether that's with careers, relationship coaching, having a mentor, I'd love to be your mentor. I do the quantum life coaching. I teach and work with different biohacking techniques. So I'm working with clients from not only a holistic standpoint, holistic wellness, but also looking at you from a quantum perspective. So looking at the energy and working at the cellular level, and looking at where things are energetically, where are the imbalances, and bringing what's out of balance back into balance. I am extremely passionate about sharing what I've learned and all of my life experiences, and know that everything that I have experienced, I find more often than not that I'm able to share that wisdom and share that guidance with someone that may be going through the same. Doesn't necessarily have to be exactly the same, but being able to hold space without judgment and be able to help shine that light and act as a mirror and reflect back to you higher self, and to bring about those healing to those parts of you. And I specialize in holistic wellness as well as healing of the inner child. I've spent a lot of time, and I continue to work on the healing of my inner child, allowing more time for balance in my life, allowing more time for play, looking at the suppressed traumas and emotions, working through what happened to me as a child, and surviving sexual abuse very early on in life, domestic abuse, domestic violence, being in very toxic relationships, bringing about healing to my family and sharing that information with others that's perhaps going through any disharmony in the family, and being able to first go within with self. When you make those changes within, you're going to start to see that direct reflection outside of you. And when you make the time, you put in the effort, you say yes to you, that's when you start to see what I call the magic. And if you're looking for your person, reach out and let's talk. I would love to connect with you. So I'm going to get started with the light language, and this is going to be spoken. So all you need to do at this point is find a comfortable location where you can either sit or lie down. I invite you to close your eyes at this time. Just going to ground your energy. Just going to imagine or hold the intention that you have a grounding cord that's connecting you, like it's anchored to your tailbone, and it's pushing down into whatever building you're in, or perhaps you're sitting outside. If you're fortunate enough to be in a warmer climate right now, I'm located here in wintry Elkhorn, Wisconsin. It's winter here and it's cold, and it's all part of the change of the seasons. But there's some parts of the world where I know it's beautiful. They're going through their summer, and that's awesome. So if you're sitting on a beach, you're sitting in warm grass. That's very, very, very cool, very awesome. Just imagine this cord to continue to get longer and longer. And it's connecting with Mother Earth, reaching the center. Then you're going to redirect these energy filled roots back up in the other direction, back up through the center of your tailbone, all the way up through the center of your body, and way up past your head, becoming one. I'd like you to focus on your breath. We're going to do a very gentle breath work technique. Breath work is amazing for the nervous system. So if you ever find that you're responding to something that feels like a trigger or a trauma or something that's upsetting, rather than reacting, take a moment to breathe. So when you're breathing in light, you're breathing in new information, you're helping to soothe the nervous system. The nervous system is when you can go into fight, flight, or freeze. And I love to use this breath work technique. So the way it goes is you take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Try to hold the belly breath for a count of 3 if you can. And then you completely exhale that air out of your mouth. And I'd like you to do this again. A nice deep breath in through the nose, holding that belly breath for a count of 3, and out through the mouth. We're going to do this a couple more times. Now, you might find if you're new to breath work, this type of technique, there's different ways to do this. This is a technique that resonates with me. There's no right or wrong. Find what you like, find what you love. The key is to as many breaths that you take in, make sure you're taking those breaths out. That's equally as important. Take in that deep breath in through the nose. Holding that belly breath again for a count of 3. Completely exhaling out of the mouth. And one more time. And if you feel a little dizzy or lightheaded from this, just make sure that you're anchored, you're sitting comfortably or laying down. And one more time, in through the nose. And then completely exhaling out of the mouth. Again, this light language is going to be spoken. There's different ways that I share this healing modality with my clients. And if you'd like to learn more about that, take a look at my website after this guided healing, and talks about all the many different benefits and the ways that it can help you. I speak it, I sing it, I draw it, I write it, and I can sign it. And today we'll be speaking it. This is to help with any lower vibrational emotions that may be coming to the surface for you right now. Fear has been a big one, shame has been a big one, humiliation, guilt, grief, loss. I'm going to begin. Ujite para la pate to the petiti ula mana de pete, ola mana de petite munune pete, ujite petite patata patutuna mana de ola mana de medite, putite te pala la patete de patute te pala de petite. Una la be to do dite patata na mala la be to te patata de be to te pata de petite. Ola la medine to te panene pete to te pata la be to la patete te pe udite. Una na mane potete pala la ba udite patiti udine na mana la ba. Ona na mana na ude de be de poto de pala la ba ude de be de we do de pala la ba de pana de una na peti ude de pala la ba. Una na be de peti na mane de poto de pala la ba di do de la pala la ba do de pana na ba. Una na mana da ba do de peti. Ola la mana da ba la be de ude de peti de pana la do de be de. Ooh, la 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 petite da mana da 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 petite da 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 mana la la petite da o da petite da da para la para o da petite da para la pe o la la mana de o la petite we u da para la de o da petite da para la da petite da o da para la petite da pa do da para da petite da pa do la para la pa do da para la pe we ne da para la pa do la para la pa da para do da petite da para la pa da petite o da petite ne petite da petite. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Completely exhale that air out of your mouth. Take time to honor whatever is coming up for you at this time. Journal, meditate, take some time to go within stillness. Perhaps take a hot shower or a bath. Spend some time near water if you can. Getting adequate rest. Drink lots and lots of water. And I'm sending you love. Sending you love. The messages that were coming through today from the Galactic Federation of Light and all the beings that were channeled through me, the message is loud and clear. Honor and accept all of you. It's time to remember who you are. It's time to take your power back. Know that anyone that's outside of us are acting as mirrors reflecting back to us anything that's still in need of great healing, acceptance, love, returning the fractal pieces of our consciousness, calling them back home, accepting all of your darkness and all of your light, working together as one. doing beautiful and amazing things, working through your higher self, honoring your inner child, and not being ashamed of who you've been, what you've done, taking ownership, taking responsibility, accepting these parts of self, these lost parts of self, calling them home. Welcome home. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to get connected with me, again, I invite you to take a look at my website, which is ReikiAngelicHands.com, ReikiAngelikHands.com. Until then, have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you.